What's up, everybody? Brett here, and we're back today playing some more Darkest Dungeon. You know what? Let me go into the options real quick. I want to say that the gameplay audio has been a little loud. Just want to lower everything. I'm going to leave the narration a little high.
Of respite.
Yeah, something like that. Let's try that out. We'll save that. So I feel like I was listening to some of my own videos and I was like, man, I'm very quiet compared to the game. Hopefully that helps a little bit. I think I had someone say that too earlier on. But guys, we're going to go beat our head against the wall in the courtyard again. We still have 6 more invitations. Last episode, I think we unlocked the first gate, the blue gate. We found the key. I haven't played in a while. So bear with me as I try and get my bearings back. Take a stack of that, a stack of that. Wasting. Okay. I might bring 1 extra, and we'll feed them right at the start, and that'll free up some space. We don't need keys. Don't need that many of those. And a stack of shovels for sure. This should be fine. We made so many, heirlooms in the last episode too that we were able to build another one of the districts. I'm hoping we can kind of do a repeat of that today. An hour's worth of grinding through this place, which is probably what it's going to be. I don't think there's any chance at all we make it through to the boss today. But I think not today, but probably the next day. The next episode, I should say. So we're wasting right now, minus 20% max HP, and we'll feed him. And that brings him back to his standard, just having the Crimson Curse. She's craving. We can feed her. Once you hit craving and you get fed, you get bloodlust. Not the best. Where are we? Let's center ourselves here. So we're going south. Okay, we can use these. Perhaps I should have bought a full stack of these.
Glittering gold.
I was being a little bit lazy.
And baubles, paid for in blood.
And we'll eat up here. Trying to remember to use the dog treats at some point. Oh, we get a chest. Alright, cross your fingers for something good.
A decisive
See if we can't put bleed on everyone. We've got the spike collar, which increases our chance to cause bleed. Would love to stun this dude.
Quakes.
Nice. No way you stun the supplicants, but the chevaliers are pretty easy to stun. Stacking bleed and lowering their resistance. This is a very solid defensive team. It had a name, I forget what it was, like a Feast for Blood or something like that. But we've got multiple sources of, everyone here can heal themselves. And we have 2 sources of stress healing on other people. I don't think we have it equipped though on the flagellant. But then we also have to consider that the leper has self-healing and stress relief. So very resilient crew here. High HP. We can't get cocky, but I think we're doing great. It's a promising run. That does a ton of damage. 4, 4, 3, and whatever the last one was, plus the bleed. That's a lot of damage. Okay, some of them resisted the debuff. I really wanted her to heal this turn, so I'm hoping she doesn't do anything stupid. Okay. Not the worst. That shuffle ultimately doesn't really mean much. And a double kill on the leper. So once again, we're kind of going with the strategy of spreading our damage around. When sometimes it's much better to focus damage. So they're both dead next turn, we know this. So we're going to take whatever advantage we can to self-heal and stress relief and that sort of thing. We'll just move here. Get some AoE healing.
The war can be healed, but never hidden.
None of this matters. They're dead. Move him up to the front.
The slow death.
So we can get a front row seat and watch him die.
Unforgiving.
Look at all this stuff. Can't even carry it all. And let's shuffle ourselves back around. Give me a good item. Nah. Truthfully, nothing we really want or need. We're going to toss the key, pick up the eye patch. Gold is not a big consideration for us anymore. Man, I really wish I had brought more herbs now. Ah, shovel. Dang it. I'm pretty sure if we use the shovel here, let's toss the eye patch. We know we're not going to need it. So what we're going to do here is come over here, use the shovel on the wine crate, and that'll give us our first firewood in this place. And we'll probably not even use it to stay here. We'll probably end up using it just to heal ourselves and get rid of our stress before we leave. Because we're going to fill up our inventory so quickly that we're going to want to get out of here with just a ton of loot. Quadruple bleed, that's what I like to see. Try and get some damage on the courtesan. She's going to take a courtesan. Damn, and she heals herself. Rough. Okay. We might just want to focus her with punish. So a strong punish. She's going to die from the bleeding. We don't have to do anything with that. But look how fast her stress is piling up.
Eradicated.
Let's kill that guy. The manservant. I almost said a bad word.
The blood.
My brain skipped a beat for a second. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts where dudes curse a lot. And I'm around my kids all the time, so I try not to curse very often. Okay. It's time to just start spamming Cry Havoc. Shuffle them around. Let's hope for some crits.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
She pieces out, and now it's a 2v4. We definitely don't want her to get stunned or anything like that. That's a move you don't see very often. Choice cut? I don't even remember the last time I've seen that.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
So Flagellant goes down. We can use Judgment here. Put some damage on the Chevalier, get a heal. Okay, she's coming down to more manageable numbers. How bad is the bleed? Not bad enough. So this thing is dead guaranteed next turn. Nice, and a dodge. Perfect. And that buys us a turn to mess around a little bit. We'll definitely go for the self-heal. Sucks that we lost some of our best healing items. And now they're in the hands of the Raven. Yeah, we'll just finish it.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Gold. Gold gets tossed for crests. Who knows how big this stack of sapphires is going to get. If it gets big enough to make it worth it, we'll consider holding on to it. Oh Jesus, I have no idea which way we're going. Give this creature some blood, the wizened crew. We get a bunch of junk we can't use. Honestly, Brawler's Gloves isn't a bad item, and it's worth a decent amount. I'm just gonna toss that. And we'll probably end up tossing this eventually too. That's the crazy part about this. It's an embarrassment of riches. I wish there was something you could like take in the game, like a donkey or something. Something like a pack mule, And maybe it makes the run a little bit harder. Ooh, wait. Does this get rid of stress? No, this says gold. Okay.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
A single stress relief item, a fountain, or one of those other hives would be great.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Man, all the stuff we're having to throw away. So, we know we want to keep this. We've got too many stacks of food. We should eat. Let's eat and heal. Are these two going to meet up? Because I thought this was before the gate. Yeah, no way. No way those two touch. Because that would let us bypass the whole gate. Alright, we came down from Bloodlust. That'll help with our stress levels a little bit.
A dizzying blow to
Crit to
body
start
and
off.
brain.
Completely undoes Cry Havoc. And they're just going to focus her down. Damn. Pretty high dodge on that guy, but it still would have been nice to get him. Let's try a little bit of focus here. The manservant's dead now. See if we can't stun the courtesan.
Masterfully executed.
You know, it's a great movie that people like ragged on for a long time,
Slowly,
and that I like,
gently.
but I don't know if I like it just because I
This is how
kind of
a
like
life
Japanese
is
culture,
taken.
or at least some of the ideas behind their culture. And that's Memoirs of a Geisha. I love that movie. It's got a lot going for it if you've never seen it before. Got some hard moments though. Just try to land the attack. Okay. He's gonna get a fat heal from that, 10 HP and a buff. 20 dodge. That's a lot of
Mortality
dodge.
clarified in a single strike.
Okay. Well, we brought anti-venom for just such a purpose.
A death by inches.
That's insulting. Because, like, part of me was like, man, you gotta use Cry Havoc. And then I miss anyway. Alright, we whiff again. They're gonna stack more blight on me, they are. Damn, I guess we're just better off when she has that bonus dodge of just, you know, trying to heal ourselves and fix our own problems. She's dead though. So please let me get another heal off. I'm happy they let me get a Cry Havoc. We needed that.
Their formation is broken.
I don't want to risk her
Maintain the offensive.
failing a check, because the odds of that are quite high. What we can do right now is just camp.
A spark without kindling
Pick that up.
is a goal without hope.
Pick that up, and we'll just toss this stuff. We really don't need it. And we've got extra respite points, I think because we have a flagellant or a leper. It might be because of the leper. I don't remember if you get ambushed. Oh man, I don't remember that at all. You know what, let's lower our stress. I know I want to do that. Can anyone else get rid of stress? He can take HP damage. No disease. Okay. Problem is she has that on herself. Okay, we gotta use quarantine because we need to get rid of some of her stuff. And then we can turn around and heal here. And then we can heal her for 4. It's not nothing. We still have 1 point, but that's enough. Those extra respite points really add up in long dungeons. Oh, we can get ambushed. Well, now we know. Take out the courtesan first. So she can never even become a threat. Yeah, she's dead. Go for the stun here. And just like that, I mean, one movement and we're back in a decent spot. Could always use withstand.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Big bleed. We can always look at this as an opportunity to heal ourselves up. Maybe get some extra crits. 31 damage, that's huge. Almost dead. I was hoping to land that on her.
Their cursed champion falls.
Excellent, to get a crit right at the end there. Very good.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright, what do we toss, if anything? We'll do that. And then here, I'm actually going to toss the sapphires for the busts. It's going to happen eventually, so I'm not going to get too bent out of shape about it. Well, no options here. Just keep going straight ahead. Wow, that's a lot of busts. I think we need deeds. I think that's the one thing we have to get more of. At this point, I think I'm just going to toss one medicinal herb. I see that we've thrown away a few rubies at this point. Not a big deal. We've got like 275,000 gold, which is about as much as we could ever use for the rest of our campaign. So I'm not super worried about it. I do think it's crazy that we keep finding these and not the ones that'll give us like 30 points of stress relief. Let's hope to come across one of those soon. If we can just get that Vestal back to being low. Jesus. Just never-ending branches. Alright, a nice kind of softball fight. Does not whiff. Ancient Weber's going to be dead. If the leper can hit his shot on the other Ancient Weber. Let's go for the stun on the spitter. Seems good. Perfect.
Annihilated.
I'm going to do it again. Perfect. Everything's coming up, Brett.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Man, so much stuff. I think it's time to toss the anti-venom. And we can... Yeah, I'm going to toss the Brawler's Gloves. Keep on rolling. And the only reason we're able to do this, guys, and not have to worry about all this gold and stuff, is because we got the bank super early in our playthrough. That's the literal only reason. This is too much damage to pass up. 6, 6, 6, and 6, and they all gotta bleed for 9 damage. I love that ability. And I've seen other YouTubers that play Darkest Dungeon back before I ever bought it for myself. They would hate that ability. And I understand hating, like, spreading damage around, but look how effective that was. They're going to heal up some of it, too. I kind of had that in consideration. You know what? It might be more beneficial to stun her than anything else. Man, that was a weak hit. She's going to live by 1 HP. She's going to... Okay. No. She used Mind Your Manners. That's good. I thought she was going to use Thirst and heal herself. Now I don't even have to worry about it. I can just go for the big hit here. Trying to swing a sword at a mosquito, I can imagine, would be pretty tough. But I believe... They do have a different set of moves once they get fat. The sycophants. This one's dead. Oh, never mind. Not if he gets a crit heal. Jesus. The bleed's not too bad, but we do have multiple bandages just sitting in our inventory. Maybe we should have given the leper some sort of accuracy trinket. Also, keep in mind that Skibo's the only guy here that's not infected. Yeah, let's just give him the biggest heal we can. He's got the item that makes it so that he receives less healing. That's something to keep in mind. He didn't land a single attack this entire battle. He might as well have not even existed. So he's got the spiked collar that gives him 20% less healing received, plus his healing skills are minus 50%. So when he heals himself, he heals for almost nothing. I mean, that's minus 70%. So you're better off just, you know, doing something else with him. Perfect.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Now what do we toss? We're getting down to kind of the nitty-gritty here. We might actually leave very soon. Hoping for a good item. No, nothing. More heirlooms, which we didn't have to dump anything to pick up. Let's kind of take a quick inventory of what we have. That is a lot of busts. So we could leave right now. We could drop this stuff, pick up the carapace and the steady bracer and the onyx, and roll out of here in pretty decent shape. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that.
Impressive haul, if you value such things.
See what kind of scouting we get first. We're in such good shape. Okay. Let's go and take another fight. Ooh. That would have been nice to get. You know, we'll just roll out. That's fine. We have so many level 6 Vestals that we can just come right back in.
Evil is timeless, after all.
Very good. Pick up some bad stuff, but that's okay. We'll be able to get rid of those bad quirks, that is.
Take advantage of this faith-fueled charity. It will not last.
So, All Saints Day. Let's take these items off. We're going to leave her home. Let's sell this. What else did we pick up at the end there? Oh, we grabbed another one of those rhino looking things. What is it? The carapace idols? Yes, we already have one. So that's a couple thousand gold. That'll help us pay for something. And in the meantime, since everything is free, she'll go into the cloister and pray. And we'll bring in somebody else. Might as well check and see what's going on here. And now we need another healer. Wasette's good to go. Nanami's good to go. We'll head right back in. Okay, trying to double click. That didn't work. Accuracy, do we switch his items out at all? I like that he has the Book of Sanity, but he has the ability to heal his own stress, so it's really not a big deal. Sunring is great because the torchlight is considered high all the time. I don't want to bring any of my really high level stuff. I save that for kind of boss battles. Let's just bring this in. 10% more damage, more accuracy. That's provision. Same deal as last time. We'll bring a few more of the medicinal herbs than we did last time. And we'll still bring another full stack of blood. And I'm not going to spend any more gold, like getting rid of quirks and stuff. Our guys are really stable. There are very few people that we have in our roster right now that have some of the worst quirks, like Perfectionist or Imposter Syndrome or Kleptomaniac. Those would be, in my mind, some of the worst ones you could get. And we have very few of that sort of thing.
A fortune.
Wow.
Waiting to be spent.
2 firewood right off the bat. That's great. I'm glad we made sure we took advantage of that and we didn't waste it. We'll drink a little blood, no big deal. Can't pass that up. Wow, resisted. Crazy. Their bleed resist is not that high. Plus we have the... Oh man. Okay, never mind. What are we gonna do? Let's try and stun the Chevalier. Prevent this thing's ridiculous damage. I was hoping she would do something like that. We've been having a lot of trouble because these units have been using their most offensively effective attacks every single time, instead of using some of their buffs that don't really matter to us that much. That's a very effective ability if everyone gets to attack afterwards. But if we stun him, we kill him, we mitigate all that damage in a way. Someone else craving. Bloodlust is going to pump our damage really high. Unless we whiff. Man. We have an extra 45% damage. Double resisted again. Okay. The luck is running out, it feels like. If she lands this, okay. I was gonna say, if she lands this, she's not gonna die from those attacks.
Destroyed.
Perfect. I guess we just stop going for Hugh. Hugh does have less of an accuracy than his normal attack. So in a way, we kind of were getting a little bit greedy, but not too greedy. His attack should still be fairly accurate. Alright, they're dead. That's a 13 bleed. We'll just take care of ourselves. Nice, and we even got a crit on the one person I was concerned about. And that gave him some stress relief.
Unforeseen.
Couldn't really ask for a better turn than that. Would have been awesome if we would have dodged that, but don't want to get... Oh no.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Minus 50 dodge for 3 rounds.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Happy to get some blood there. We haven't really been getting any in these fights. So we've just kind of been digging into our reserves this whole time. And we can use some of the herbs. So probably give us some food we can just straight up eat. Pick that up and we'll keep on walking. I hate how it like constantly leaves center on these maps.
A singular
Excellent.
strike.
We also haven't gotten like any crits on our end. Seemingly. But we've got items to modify our crits. This is kind of how our turns should be going, in my experience. Excellent dodge. And they're going to be dead next turn. A double dodge. Because they went for those attacks instead of thirst. They're all dead. What? That's crazy that he got the symbol too.
Gently. This is how a
That's
life
okay.
is taken.
Once we kill this boss, we'll lose the curses and we'll be happy again.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Let her get the kill. Maybe she gets some stress relief, but she'll definitely get the heal. Right, we don't want this or this.
But a victory nonetheless.
Dog treats are not useless, but they always end up being to me because I never remember to use them. I'm just going to use them on the next battle. May as well get some value from them. Wow, more? I don't know if we need more of these.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Well, now I will get rid of that. And we'll use those things as soon as we can. Another one? Okay. That, I think we're going to walk past. There's just no way we can't use 4. Hope for something good in that box.
A decisive pummeling.
Excellent. Increased bleed skill chance. And I love the AoEs just because they bypass all this nonsense these little guys do.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Perfect. So just the big boys left. I wish they would attack our tanks more. I mean, we've got a protection item on the flagellant. Not to mention 2 abilities that basically just heal. And he doesn't get a chance to use them because no one ever focuses him. That would have killed him and healed her. And then she would have taken a 24 damage crit with a bleed. It's exactly like Wayne June said, that's our mortality clarified in a single strike. We thought we were doing well.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Huh. It's probably safer just to do this. It guarantees he's dead. And we should 100% use that.
A death by inches.
Perfect. Make room for some more crests here. What goes first? Well, probably anti-venom. Oh, a key.
Packs laden
I didn't
with loot
even think about this being
often
a key.
low on supplies.
Interesting. Well, we got to pick this up. I can't use the firewood, or else I actually would use some right now just to heal us. What can we do instead? Bandages are nice to get rid of the bleed, but they have no other use. So I don't even know where the door is, but we found the key. I'll take it. Let's just camp.
Huddled together.
We've got an excess of food.
Rats in a maze.
We'll use the Hound's Watch. Make sure no one ambushes us. Therapy dog. We'll use wound care here. Sure. Boom. We still have a point left. No, that was great. That was everything we needed. Now we're back in tip-top shape, and we just gotta find the door now. And that'll be basically like stage 2 of this place cleared. Okay, no room for that either, huh? Well, let's dump the herbs. Glad we came this way. We could have been wandering aimlessly for a long time. Without the herbs, I don't think we want to mess with this. Forgotten delicacies. Huh. I think we have an excess of shovels. That's too many. Well, we just can't use all of these. Doing a little bit of backtracking, but our packs are still not completely full. Let's go south and hope this connects. Whew, I didn't even see that. And a hunger check. Okay, we're ready for that. We just got rid of all of our holy water too. Not that we needed this. This is stress relief. This is what I was looking for in the last dungeon. And we never came across it. But we don't really actually need it this dungeon. Quadruple dodge. Ugh. Let's hope for a nice stun. Perfect. She's gonna give them all their damage buffs and shuffle them around.
Press this
Perfect.
advantage. Give them no quarter.
Never got to do anything. Spreading that bleed around. Perfect. 13 damage there. It's enough to kill. I think this one was 8. Yeah, so still 1 HP left on this guy.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
I'm thinking right now, my wife's out with the kids walking the dog. When they get back, I think we're gonna watch Some of All Fears. Such a fun, like, spy movie. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen that. It's Ben Affleck and Morgan Freeman. There's probably a few other big name people in that too, but I just can't recall.
This expedition at least promises success.
But it's a good one. Pretty timely pickup there. But I haven't seen it in forever. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I went to, there's a place nearby our house called Half Price Books, where they just sell a bunch of books and DVDs. And it's a really cool shop. It's a cool place to just go hang out. It's kind of hipstery. But really cheap DVDs, like $3 for good movies. I'm kind of like a DVD collector. I'm sitting here like in my living room right now, hanging out on my laptop, and I'm looking. I've got these huge shelves on either side of my fireplace that are just like packed. One of them's packed with like board games and knickknacks, and the other one's packed with DVDs. Oh, I saw it. I thought it was right there.
Ancient traps lie in wait.
I thought I was gonna be fast enough to catch that.
Men thirsting for blood.
But right now I'm looking at all my DVDs, and I don't like buying new movies at full prices. Like paying $20, $30 for a DVD is ridiculous. It's one of those formats that's going to be gone soon. I firmly believe. It basically already is, because everything's kind of going over to digital. But that's something I got to work on. I need to convert everything over to a digital format. But that basically entails me taking an enormous hard drive. That sucks. And copying everything. Really wanted to focus on getting rid of him. These two are way more dangerous. We're actually lucky we haven't fought any insatiable ghouls yet. They can mess up our stress levels pretty easily. Wow, big crit coming through right when we need it. Just don't stun me. Especially not our healer. Nice, okay. We can do some good AoE healing. Right now, let's just focus on taking guys down one at a time. So here comes the stress. He should be dead. Yes, yes he is. Does she have some sort of negative quirk that makes it so that she doesn't heal?
Their cursed champion falls.
Unfortunate turn order. Would have been nice for him to die on his own, but we did get the crit and ultimately a lot of stress relief from that. It's crazy that we haven't been able to keep her up. Her numbers have just been really low. 3 crits in a row. That's crazy good luck.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
What do we toss? We're going to toss the blood. Well, there's no point in tossing it. We should just use it. And I want this jute tapestry. That's 4,500. I'm not going to pass up that much gold. I think we're going to toss 1 firewood. Because I just know we're not going to use it. And then we'll probably use another one of the firewoods. I'm wondering if this place is symmetrical. I definitely don't remember. Huh. Let's toss that, pick this up, and then we'll use one in a second here. I don't know if there's going to be a room fight, but afterwards we're going to try and, okay. Yeah, let's camp. Do kind of the same thing we've been doing.
Kindling is a goal without hope.
Let's get rid of her wounds. I don't think anyone's actually stressed out. And rest. Knowing that we won't be messed with while we sleep. Aha, I think we found the room with the door. Okay. We don't have any more shovels because we tossed it. But at least this gets the key out of our inventory. I don't know where we go now. But if I'm assuming, look at the symmetry here. Then I think this is the right way to go, but maybe there's like treasure down here that we can collect. And I see this trap. We're going to disarm it with Skibo because he's got 100%. So we're taking a few extra fights. That's okay though. We've got a bunch of empty spots in our packs now.
Well struck.
Nice. No quadruple dodge this time. Thanks to the Houndmaster, we were able to surprise them. Which is pretty clutch. Kind of have to expect all these things to do the thirst so they don't die. Damn, and I was just about to remark that how cool it was that he had made it through this whole thing without getting cursed. Ceaseless Whispers. Glad we dodged that. Boy, they are way faster than us. That's pretty brutal that they were able to go an entire turn and then go again. Still not dead.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
That'll work. Not quite dead. Super dead. If we land this, the fight's over. And we're in good shape. Start bringing some of his stress down. And we may as well get the kill.
Executed.
For this exact reason. Down they go.
A full pack often attracts unwanted attention.
Oh god. That's the collector he's talking about. There you go, wise and true.
If only treasure
Wow,
could
sanguine
staunch
snuff,
the
so a
flow
very rare item.
of otherworldly corruption.
That's pretty cool. 2 food won't do anything. So we may as well use it to heal. If we get a random hunger check or something like that, it's not going to stop us from starving. Okay. We don't have any shovels. It's
Without
alright.
tools of
We'll grind it out.
You must rely on flesh.
The biggest
An
problem is we can't
indefatigable
use the
purpose.
firewood at all without food. Pick that up. So extra dodge and crit if we have bloodlust. So we could give that to the flagellant, for example. Just give him big stats. Yeah, we don't want to camp without food. It's a bad idea. It's probably a bad idea to come this far out of the way, but we got some stuff for it. Nice, excellent surprise. A few more battles, we have that type of advantage. Oh, he needs to have bloodlust. So now his item does nothing. We're gonna hit the sycophant and hope that the leper can two-shot these guys. What the hell? That is not what I meant to do. I don't know if I hit that or if he did that because he was freaking out because of the curse. I don't think so. I think I accidentally hit the wrong button. Damn. I was trying to click on him and then use the blood to get rid of his craving. Okay, our first instance of horror in these runs.
Even the boldest gaze.
Thirst is going to keep him alive. Now would be a great time to use Cry Havoc. Let's just go for these kills instead. He's super dead. This thing is dead. Damsel in distress. Well, you can't really guard this thing. It's going to die. It doesn't. We'll give you the blood, homie. If you would have let me do it, you wouldn't have freaked everybody out. Yeah, we needed him to die first, that way her protection could disappear, and then we could just smack her.
Eradicated.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Probably drop these torches. Pick that up. I mean, we can drop that last blood we have. We've got a few options. I'm hoping that if the symmetry holds true... Oh, I just dropped my torches. If the symmetry of this whole thing holds true, then there might be another item at the bottom corner.
A devastating blow.
Great. Crits. Crits are what we need. See if we can't wreck this Esquire. Get him out of here. Nice.
Obliterated.
I wish I had attacked the one behind him, because it would have killed him too. Rib cracker. It's like a point blank shot. Let's see if it moves us. It does not. We do have increased accuracy because I used that torch before I threw the rest away. Go for the stun.
The ground quakes.
Excellent. Start crying havoc. Now, one thing I'm thinking about that I don't remember is whether or not we keep the firewood in between runs.
Decimated.
Because I'm thinking about, so I have two options. Either I hold on to them and take up 2 slots in the hopes that they come back to my inventory next time we come back in, which I'm not sure is the case. Or we dump them, thinking we'll probably get some more on the way to the boss. To make room for more treasure of whatever variety. Okay. Yeah, she did that. That makes me think I didn't hit that. I didn't accidentally hit the wrong button with the leper. Alright, big deal on the Esquire. Behemoth Resolve. Rapturous, as always, for the flagellants. They're always
Even
rapturous.
the aged oak will fall to the tempest's winds.
We can look at what Rapturous does, I think. No, we can't. This is like the one thing in the game that doesn't have a tooltip that actually tells you what it does, and it drives me nuts.
Precision and power.
I shouldn't have to go to a website to know what Rapturous does. You know what I mean?
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Huh. Let's go ahead and try and clear another room. At least to scout, see what's going on. Alright. At least there's a room battle here. Yeah, we've got nothing.
The requirements of survival cannot
know what,
be
let's
met
just roll
on
out.
an empty stomach.
We've got a lot of loot. A
You
lot of stuff
cannot
worth
learn
gold.
a thing you think you know.
Lots of heirlooms. And we've got to do something about this stress as well. So we're going to have to come up with a different setup. 4 new guys for the next run. That's cool with me.
What little there is must suffice for the time being.
What? Yet another cargo vessel has sunk off the coast, and the surviving crew have proven distressingly evasive concerning the particulars of this latest nautical nightmare. Provision quantities changed by 50%. Supply quantities changed by 50%. I actually don't recognize that. I don't remember that at all. No, she got lost in the whatever. she's off praying or something.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me today. Jesus. But if we're going to get rid of stress... Oh yeah, that's right. Flagellants only go to the penance hall. Then we need to do it with people going to the right places. We got to be careful we don't put a bunch of people with the curse and with a bunch of people who don't have the curse. Because then there's a high chance that they'll infect the place and then everyone will get it. So, unequip everything. We can go in here and sell. We picked up some hood. It's actually not a bad item. We're never making use of that particular strategy. And then the quick draw charm, also really not a bad item. But I think we're just going to sell it. It's worth more to me as gold. Most of these items are, in fact. And at some point I'm probably going to clean house. I'm surprised we haven't gotten more of these. These special courtyard items. That's what I really want. They're my favorite items in the game. But man, so we picked up 90 crests, 44 deeds, 24 portraits, 24 busts. That's a lot. And at the end of the day, we can go right back in there whenever we need to. We'll put a crew together. You know, maybe we could take a break on the next episode and go into the cove, maybe. Lock that place down, go into the Warrens, perhaps. Because we still have one boss in each of these left to do. Then the Darkest Dungeon. We can start working on that. And after we beat this boss, the Viscount, there's another boss, the last and final boss of the courtyard. So an entire other dungeon that's just as big. But I think maybe we just keep chugging along in the courtyard. I don't know. We'll figure it out next time, guys. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It was fun but stressful, as it tends to be. What I'm thinking about right now is trying to get the last district. And that is the Altar of Light. So we need 200 deeds. Let's see if, let's look at it and just see if we can even get close. That's 16. That puts us up to, that's pretty easy, man. That's 60. Okay, so 96. So we're not going to get close to 200. Actually, was I looking at the wrong? No. Okay. That's not bad, but we still need like 80 more. You could always do shards as well, but that's definitely not worth. You want to hold on to your shards. The only way you can get those is by hunting down the thing from the stars, or going through the farmstead, which for me is a lot less fun than the other parts of the game. But guys, like I said, that's it. Once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And yeah, look forward to the upcoming boss battle. I can't wait to beat this guy and finally get ourselves out of here. Alright, y'all. Later.